Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your favorite mentor, your one and only Forex hero. I go by the name of Ofentse Ledwaba, and today I'll be sharing with you a strategy that I tested for 30 days that you can be able to apply. A strategy that you can be able to grow your small accounts, your big accounts, and your bigger accounts. So this strategy is very much profitable, but you have to apply risk management and you have to understand where you should be scaling in, where you're supposed to, increase your lot sizes. So without wasting much time, if you like to use the broker that I'm using, click the link below. And also, guys, please show your support by becoming part of our family. Click the subscribe button and click the like. Let's take this video to 10,000 likes. From me, your favorite mentor, let's go into the charts. Yes, I'm on the charts, guys. Now let's have a look what is currently happening. With this strategy, you'll be able to understand and also capitalize on your moves and be able to become a profitable trader. One thing that you need to understand in the charts is that you need to understand whether you are in an uptrend or you are in a downtrend. The most important thing is understanding and familiarizing yourselves with this concept. If you do know that if you are pushing up, you'll be having something like this, right? Let me do this. If you're pushing up, you'll be having something like this. And if you are going in a downturn, you must be having something like this, right? So this is just the basics of forex trading. You have to identify the trends. By you identifying and looking at the matter of fact that you can be able to identify a trend that will certainly set you forward in becoming a better trader than other people. But the mistake that most people tend to make is that they don't understand where they are coming from. So let's look at what is currently happening. You see, I'm having an impulsive move going to the downside and a retest, and then we're having this, and we're having a retest here, which is more like an M formation because it came back where it came back to the point where it started here, this high, double top, and then now we are here. So you need to understand that the differences happening here, that we are moving in. Let me do this. We are moving more in a steps kind of formation, right? And the other one will be this one. So can you see that we came from the top and we came here and then we went to retest this. Now with this happening, we are having what? A double top. So this indicated that we are pushing further to the downside. But the most important thing that you also need to understand is if you take your, you can take something like here, yeah, something like this. It was like this, and then you can see that this by you having this trend line, you are simply, okay, take this, you are simply looking at the direction that you are going where we are going to the downtrend. But you know that the 90% rule still says that the market overall push should come back to this point. As you can see, we broke. So the market is simply saying that we must push up to here. So you need to understand what is happening here. The moves that I'm expecting to happen around this area will be something like this, and something like this. Understand? Uh, this is something that I'll be expecting to happen around this point. You see, but also taking into account that whenever the market retraces, that's when we are able to spot our what? We are able to spot our moves in this manner. Maybe this one we might just use the blue something. Yeah, this is what we are expecting to happen, and then we have our what? So this will indicate that we are expecting the market to push further to the downside until we can have a certain direction or something like this pushing here, and something like this showing us a move that we are indeed pushing to the upside, we are reversing. But also take into account that you need to spot this other blocks happening here, because the market won't just shoot straight downwards. The market will have pauses. So you just have to see if the market is respecting these other blocks. So looking at what I'm currently seeing, let's go to 15 minutes. Okay. So now I'm expecting the market to do something like this. You can see we broke out of this. Some people enter this trade, so you can see if you enter this one, you had your stop loss above here, 625 pips. Then you take it all the way here. So that's just what you could have traded this one. So now let's look at what is currently happening. Gonna wait for the market to reach here. If it doesn't, it retraces, then we're gonna enter our positions. So for you to be able to scalp, the best way to scalp is that you wait for the break. Once it breaks, it closes, and then you should know that let's see, what are you showing me here? Sometimes, okay, so we have something like this. Don't be forcing trades, don't be mirroring trend lines. Always remember there's always a change in direction that can happen anyway. So you can see that if you enter here, TP, and then you stop loss just be here. Okay. Another one will be here. So this is just a quick way of knowing how to scalp and making sure that you grow your small account, because I know some people that are able to hold for longer, but you must just learn to understand the basics of scalping. Doesn't mean when you're scalping you must risk all your account. The same rules apply. Same rules apply. You can see here we had what? Here we had uh a retest here. You can see we broke, we came back here, formed the low, broke, retest. So you can see we are forming what? A higher low, higher low, higher high. We broke this high, we formed the new high, and then higher low, then form the new higher high. So just have to be aware of those instances. So look here, having a similar pattern, you know that we broke here. Obviously, if you have something like this, you know you have to do pattern separation. Don't be having patterns that don't correspond clearly with each other. And then this one will be something like this. So you buy here, the break, the stop loss would have to be below here. And you take it here, and then you see subsequently it went and pushed further to the upside. So I'm glad this was very much informative, and I hope you guys are taking notes and making sure that you place your analysis in place, and you also making sure that you don't risk more than your account can handle. These are just the tricks that the market will often try to catch you up on when the market is just reaching that point of interaction, the point of interest, where the market is just pushing to the upside. Looking at this, you can see that we are having an expanding triangle, and then we know that whenever we are pushing, this should be third touch 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the third touch 1, 2, 3. We are expecting a move to the downside, but you can see it won't go down just all of a sudden. It has to take out people who have bought, people who have sold as well. So you just have to be aware of what is currently happening in the market. Be aware, stay alert, write down your notes, follow your trading plan. Trade your plan your trades. For me, your favorite mentor, please show your support by clicking the like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop. So for me, catch me in the next video.